Yes, I want to talk a little bit about meditation. We got ourselves 3 journals here going back to 10th of October 2023. Yeah, so this is what I've been using mostly on this channel. And then this is the new one. This is what I have had to go out and purchase. And so I thought we could look at one of the old ones here. Yeah, here we're talking about doing pull-ups at the gym. Very important spiritual practice. And here you got, of course, please use soap. This is very basic. This is very Muldara chakra stuff. And when you've cleaned yourself so you're not a filthy animal, then we can do some meditation. Yeah. So this is something I've experienced. I talk a little bit about it, and it's in Norwegian, so I'll translate it. Besides, there's always that one guy who can't read, right? There's nothing embarrassing about that. That's what YouTube is for. Nobody comes here to read, man. I present it to you. So we got meditation, and you see the guy here. He's laying on bed, meditating. And it says relaxation, tolerance, and sleep limit, right? So there's a tolerance. I'm experiencing a tolerance for relaxation. And then I also know that if it goes beyond a certain limit, I can fall asleep, right? And a ordinary person is awake, gets tired, and reaches the limit for how much relaxation they can handle, and then drifts off to sleep. And all of this is lost. All this red space here, you got none of this. And then there's a tiny little dream here, and then you wake up. And that's the normal, regular person. I used to be that way. And these days, I'm a little bit more like this. Okay, so I'm awake, I get tired, and I go a little bit... My relaxation tolerance is higher than the limit for sleep. So the sleeping process starts up before I get kind of unconscious here. You see this space? And then I'll have will be like something called hypnagogia, which are hallucinations that you have before drifting off to this space here where it's unconscious. And then I have a longer dream, and usually when I wake, this dream will spill over to me being awake. So I'll also have hypnopompic hallucinations in bed. And sometimes what happens to me here, which is I'm laying like this and I'm playing around with my relaxation tolerance, and I'm trying to reach that sleep limit, right, and go beyond it. And because of this, I get a vision. It's the opposite of a bang, it's the opposite of an explosion. All of a sudden, quiet. Something about to die, right? Dying. And then seeing this image here was presented to me. This UFO with kind of like a brain and a nerve system, a central nervous system hanging out, traveling through a tunnel, now in first person view. And I was traveling through that tunnel, and that was kind of like the whole download. So that's something about meditation. Here, just really quick, I want to show you. I'm done with this. Yeah, it's all filled out. It's all filled out. Everything here is filled out. This is something I drew, inspired by my journey to Peru, actually. There's nothing about that here. This is just writing that this book is for making lists and my daily journal and my experiences with meditation. And that, I bought this book when I moved into my apartment and stuff like that. But what I wanted to show you was I made a drawing here. It's kind of cool. No, not that one. Here it is. Yeah, so this one you've seen before, right? This is new. This is look. There's nowhere for me to post this. You know, this is super dangerous stuff. I would absolutely need. Maybe I'd do it in Peru. Maybe if you know, this actually needs this here in Peru. They call it toe, the vegetalistas. I visited them. They call it toe. And it has like, it gives you ghost cigarettes and makes you comb your hair. It's like a game of miming, and you see things, and yeah, it's also very dangerous to do, and lethal if you ingest too much, you see here, and very confusing. Guillain-Barré syndrome, yeah, that's nightmare stuff, just so you know. Hyperprexia, body temperature, sometimes used as powder to rob people, right? And shamanic use needs, this is important, needs attentive and long secure facilitation, 72 hours plus. Multiple facilitators working shifts, monitoring vitals using observation, or very, very small dose, but strong focus with deep relaxation. Yeah, so that's that one. I got one. I would of course never do this. As I said, this needs facility. I'm not fucking around, dude. This thing, this needs very special facility, maybe in Peru, but I'm fascinated by it. Okay, it's just a little curiosity here. Now we're gonna take a look at this. Now here is what I made today. This is what I actually wanted to show you guys. This is Deprivation. Okay, I call it Deprivation because it is the deprivation. Okay, and you can see this guy here. He's resting and he's getting deprivated, and this is a way let's just go through it. Okay, so the tools being used here are quality headphones with noise cancelling, blindfold, pillow, soft surface, comfortable clothes, and a YouTube video. You see I've drawn them all here, and sometimes, like in the first minutes, the focus is directed to the breath. Okay, so if I just got down here, I'm not going to start with the deprivation. Instead, I'm going to start with the breath and just get a really good flow going. And then when I feel kind of safe and I've calmed down a little bit, because it's different when your eyes are closed. They go from a different state. They go deeper. So you have to wait a little bit. When comfortable, feeling safe, the focus is changed to a feeling of being comfy, right? So if you search comfy pictures, you'll find all these pictures of environments that make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, like a ski hut or something like that. And it's the same, but it's being inside the body, right? Being that nice space, right? You are that nice space, and you're in that nice space, and you are selectively choosing to deprivate further by only focusing on that. Okay, and it's a good one if you start breathing automatically and you don't even notice your heartbeat. That's when you know it's really good. And yeah, you create a internal room. This rest, yeah, so the kind of rest is very specific type of rest, is chosen over other processes. So heartbeat, breathing, all that stuff, yeah, if you notice it, that's fine. But what you really are after is the internal room that you've this is like this guy here. He has done the equivalent with his body as you do with the chairs and the carpets. When you make a carpet and chair tent inside your parents' living room. Have you ever done that? And then you hide out in there with a cat. Yeah, it's the same, just that we're using headphones and blinders instead, and a good soft surface and a pillow and comfortable clothes. And this rest is chosen over other processes, including trances that offer themselves. Visuals are ignored, right? So the thing is that when you do this, you might get a tiny little bit after a while of spontaneously bursting into being experiences. You just want to ignore that and say, I'm too good for that right now. I'm gonna do this. You're not good enough for me. And see if maybe they get stronger. I don't know, maybe. But we please don't be distracted. Please go back to body being that nice space, yeah. And the headphones play simple repeating sounds like white noise, binaural beats, and such. Imagine that you drain away dreamless deep sleep, only leaving intense dream sleep. Yeah. So this is you getting that dreamless sleep rest. That's just rest. That's what you're doing here, and you're leaving. So you don't want to engage with the hallucinations or psychedelic imagery. If you see anything like that, just be like, no, it's not what we're gonna do now. And that's gonna you try it out and see what happens. You try it out and see what happens. How about that?